Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, what's going on, y'all? All right, we are gonna try to squeeze this weekly in before they post next week's. I missed last week's. Just got busy, so I didn't have a chance, but so we'll run this one. We'll see how we do. Yeah, cam action. Decided to set it up, so figure let's go nuts. How you doing, Emok? All right, I think we're good to go. Not gonna waste too much time. Just get into this because it's gonna be late by the time this is over. Tracker's good. Number's good, so I think we're good to go. Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, it's already getting late. It's gonna be very late by the time this is over, so this is probably a bad idea. Tomorrow me's gonna not enjoy tonight me, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll get this started in 3, 2, 1 now. Of course. We got 3 crystals and a red crystal up on the mountain at Hera. Nice. So we almost have bomb money, so we'll grab them. Oh, see, even closer. You know what? Let's check out the stun prize. Berries, not bad. Could be useful. Alright, let's see what's going on in the Lost Woods. Can also check and see if this is an Aga required seed. Kinda hope it's not, but what are you gonna do? Actually ran last week's seed offline, which was an Aga seed. I think it was Hookshot that was up here. Ooh, 8 bombs is good. So that's all set for bombs. Don't need to worry about that money. And just a piece of heart. Not going to worry about that. Probably shouldn't go for the second tree pull, but there's always the chance that it throws 20 rupees out there. You know what? I will grab that. If it was just a piece, I probably wouldn't have, but full heart will go for it. Alright, so now we have vendor money, bottle vendor money. Let's see if this tree pull is worth anything. It is worth less than the lower tier tree pull, so. See, he's got jokes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, glove's nice. Bottle's not bad. Watch us get the flute and just clear the whole village in one go. Alright, that was a pretty good set of 5 items there. The 3 of them are going to be useful. How about these 5? Alright, I don't inherently hate early lamp. Does put Aga a little bit in the forefront. We're 1 item away from being able to clear it. Goodbye, chicken. That's what I get for making the chicken disappear, I guess. We have so many things we can do right now. The mountain's open. All of escape is open. So maybe that lamp was not the greatest thing to see right now. Alright, what do we got here? Anything we need to come back for? Absolutely not. How about here? Nope. Alright. Now the question is, where do we want to go? Yeah, we'll just go south. Won't do anything too out of the ordinary here. This is already kind of a semi-dangerous seed, given that there's so many places you can go that's in logic. Not only is the mountain in logic, like I said, all of escape is in logic. There's eastern you can get to for a couple of items. We're still 2 items away from Dark World. We're 1 item away from Aggo Tower. But we'll go for density, at least for now. Oh, that was unexpected, but it works. Didn't think I was going to hit that guy in the middle. Oh, there's the pearl. Okay, and the ice rod, so we don't have to hunt for it. We don't know if we need it. Given that all 3 pendants are in the Dark World, there's a almost 50-50 shot that we don't need it. But at least we don't have to hunt for it if we do need it. So there is that. It gives me an extra hit I can tank. Not that I'll need it, but well, maybe I will. Spoke too soon there. Yes, unless this is 300 rupees, we're done here. Well, 100, but not enough for Zora. Not worth the fake flipper. Question is, where do we want to go now? Let's go up to the mountain. It's only a couple of items, but we can unlock the save quit point. Question is, how soon do I want to dig escape? I should have done back of escape right there, actually. We'll do that after we go up to the Death Mountain. Because we can get to Dark Cross with the lamp and the key. So it's potentially 4 items. But we'll do this. Again, this is fully in logic thanks to the lamp. Okay, not awful. Hook shot would be nice. Could zip across to the other side. Ow. Can't take too many more hits. Alright, we're good. So what's up top? Bloomerang. Meh. Probably won't be going for that. And money. Not gonna grab it yet. I know where it is. Let's do back of escape though. Then probably head over toward Eastern Palace. We can check Sahasrala's back room on the way. Oh, Bruins, shut out for Swayman. Don't hate that. Alright, so we're items the rest of the way and escape with that map. Is that the right one? Nope. Still over here. There he is. Oh, speaking of the hook shot. Should have done that first. Then I could have done the whole mountain. Well, Light World Mountain anyways. But at least we got it. So the question is, after we do this, where do we go? Green Pendant Pod, huh? That wasn't really worth too much. Item drops are not great. A lot of single rupees and 5 rupees. Alright, so we'll check this place out. We can get 5 checks. Unless we find the bow in here, in which case we can finish it. But with 5 checks, they're going to get at least 2 items, hopefully 3. And that's 1. Not a good one, but still 1. Alright, so we're gonna have to check the big key chest. I was kind of hoping we didn't have to, but we are gonna have to. Yeah, if we happen to find the bow here, I might just make a quick run and finish it and hope that the item is not in the big key chest. Well, it's not the bow. So this might have been a waste of time right now. Watch it be something stupid like hammer or a glove on Zora with no flippers. Alright, so the last item is on Armos, so that's fine. Alright, let's go check it. Not having good luck with these cabbages here tonight. Alright, sounds good, Emok. Thanks for dropping in before bed. I said this is definitely a late one, but I wanted to make sure I got it in this week. Well, that's Aga Tower. Really don't want to have to do Aga Tower. Well, I don't hate another sword, but it's still telling me that I need to do Aga Tower. Alright, so what's on the island here? Just bombs. Don't need that. Should have grabbed that money in the Spec Rock Cave. Alright, I'm gonna run. Well, I'm gonna go as quick as I can to check Agnes Cave. I'll see what's on Desert Ledge as well. Just because we're only one item away from Dark World. Oh, that guy got me. Okay. So book on the ledge means you need flute and mirror to get into desert. And that's a crystal, so it's 100% required for both of those. So I don't know if it's particularly useful information, but it's information nonetheless. Alright, I think we're just gonna hit the tower. I mean the escape, the castle. Actually, I probably shouldn't do that. I'm gonna need a death warp most likely. Be really, really upset if Zora has something useful. But I think at this point, if I don't find a glove or a hammer in here, I just have to make the Aga play. I don't love it. So the good news is I can stun the guard down by Zelda's cell, which will make that just go a little bit easier. Alright, we're down to 2 checks left in the light world. Down here and then on Zora. And I ain't going to Zora at this point. All right. So it's the tower climb. Like I said, if it's on Zora, I'm going to be really upset. But committed at this point. This won't be the worst tower climb. Not the best either, but is what it is. At some point, I'll have to check the Celtics score too. They're playing Cleveland. Number one team in the East. And last I looked, they were up 10 or 12 in the second quarter. Not to mention all the craziness in the last couple of days in the NBA with the big Luka Doncic trade. I never understood why that guy just falls. Yeah, Luka to the Lakers. Nobody saw it coming. Least of all, Luka. Not sure why that other guard didn't see me when I was right behind him, but he didn't see me when I was right behind him. Yeah, like I said, not the worst climb. Just hope it was necessary. All depends on what Zora has. But right now, our only play, we can go to Pod, and we can go to Catfish. But right now, we just need to figure out how many blue balls we're going to get. Alright, we had one in the first phase, so that's not awful. I think I can get there. Alright, that's 2. 3. Yeah, he played too nicely in the first phase. We knew it was going to be Trolley from there. 4. It's an entire round of blue balls. So I think I need one more hit, if I've been counting correctly. Yep, okay. Alright, let's see what's going on here in the Dark World. So Pendant Swamp and Pendant Ice. Skull Woods is our other 5-6. And we are going to need that ice rod, so don't hate finding that early when we need it. Okay, there's our hammer, so more than likely required climb. That does open up a lot of places, but I am going to check pod. Just have a feeling about pod. You ever get feelings about pod that you know, even though it's a pendant, there's going to be something there? I just have a feeling. It's also possible that we're bow locked. So we'll find out. About 30 seconds, we'll know. Yeah, we can full clear Thieves. We can go down to Hype Cave. We can go finish Hera if we wanted to. Okay. Don't know why he didn't throw that pot there, but he didn't. Alright, are we bow locked? No. So let's see what's going on. We can't get to the right side. But we can open it up for later. Alright, so I'm fairly certain that this will be a small key. Not 100% certain, but fairly certain. And it's not, so I think that's all we can do here, I think, at this point. Let me just think about this. We have no small keys. Yeah, we're done here. Yeah, we'll skip Catfish. We've got too many other places we can check. We'll try to turn in Catfish before we head to Zora. If we get the mirror, we can do it all at once. And the flippers. But let's check Hype Cave. Nothing there. Thanks, but no thanks. I do not need cheap viewers. Oh, what a bust of a cave that was. Although, was that Sankheart? That might have been Sankheart. Really? That hit me? How did that hit me? All right, so we're striking out. We probably should, at least after this, we'll go into the village from the Sank side. We'll clear out Thieves Town and the village proper. So we can also get to Bumper Ledge. So we've got options. I don't hate these 20s. Alright, not worth. Alright. So, Sank it is. Trying to see if there's a way that Aga was not required. But I think that would require Zora to have the mitts. And then for us to find the flippers somewhere over here. So not out of the realm of possibilities, but it's a very specific set of circumstances, if I'm thinking about it correctly. But if the gloves are anywhere but Zora, it was 100% required. So the chances are pretty low. Not zero, though. But we'll come back here in a second and we can knock out our first crystal dungeon. Yeah, nothing in the village. All right, let's check it out. This first dungeon we've entered that we can clear. Full clear. Don't love that small key. Even though I have the hammer, it's just a little bit of time waste to check it if there's nothing there. Yeah, so typically it's either 1 or 2 items in the front. Occasionally you'll get 3, which is very rare. But usually it's 1 or 2. That big key is forced. It's got to be in the first 4. Yeah, so we have 2 items. You can also get 0 items, which is almost as rare as getting 3. But it's possible that both keys, the map and the compass, are up front. So where to after this? I mean, I think we check the front of Skull Woods, and I think we check Bumper Cave. But assuming there's nothing of value there, I think we have to go up and clear Hera. Because we can also do Spike Cave, which is my least favorite check in the entire game. The amount of times that there's anything there is very low. But the times when there is something there, I usually get a pretty bad time. Just because of my propensity to put off that check. But given the items we have right now, it's a valid option. As much as I would hate to admit it, it's in logic, and it's honestly something I should probably consider if I'm going up to the mountain, which I am probably going to do in about 10 minutes. So still 2 items. One item. Is it here or is it on blind? It is on blind. Alright, so blind should be fine. I've got 2 red potions. I've got both invincibility items. I prefer Burna for 2 reasons. 1, it drains magic a little slower. 2, it actually can damage blind. But we'll try to do it without. Still haven't learned the script for this fight. Not fully anyways. Like the first phase I think I know. Second phase, kind of. But I don't usually get to the part where the last phase matters. So I really don't know it. I've seen people do it and I understand kind of conceptually how to do it, but I haven't been able to do it. Alright, so that was kind of not anything worth a damn there. It was a shield, but beyond that, it was nothing great. So we'll check the front of Skull and then head over to Bumper Ledge. And that'll be the end of it. I'm gonna try to get some money to not have to get that 300 rupees in Spec Rock Cave. Right, that's 1 item there. So it'll be 50 rupees short. We've already opened up Pod, so we don't need money for that. It's really just Zora is the last big money thing we need. Keys everywhere. Alright, so 1 item in the front. See if there's anything on the ledge. Actually, do I want to check the middle? Let's check the middle. Just because if it is something, it's not a super long check. Oh, come on. I thought I was a full tile above. So I don't understand why the hook shot doesn't stun them, but the boomerang does. Ugh, brother. Just go straight. There we go. This shouldn't have taken very long, but I got wall mastered twice. And all for a key. Awesome. Fine. Alright, I don't have the hook shot out. Alright, let's go check bumper ledge, and then we'll go up and take care of Hera. Maybe grab that 300 rupees in Spec Rock and Spike Cave. Just knock all that out. Alright, we don't need that. So we're done. Yeah, what else do we have besides this? Catfish, Zora. That might be it, actually. That might be all we can get to. Maybe we can fake Flipper to get to the waterfall ferry. But logically, it's probably going to be up here somewhere. Although I don't love the fact that potentially Mitz could be on Zora still. Don't love that. Alright, well, this will be another crystal we can knock out anyways. Yeah, trap you again. Oop. Dig nabbit. Stop moving up. No. Alright. Not even gonna bother. I don't know why I did that. I don't think I'll need the hearts at the top. Well, give me more money. That'd be nice. Another red rupee will do it. Really? So there's 2 items and a small key. We're hoping not to see the small key. I willed it into existence. So that means that there's an item on the boss and there is an item in the basement. We are gonna have to walk down to the basement and then back out. Really? Okay. I didn't know which way he was going to turn, so I was trying to hit him from the bottom. Oh, okay, there's the bow. So that puts Eastern and Pod in logic. Okay. Okay. Also might need to experiment with putting the game screen on a different monitor here. So I can kind of look up instead of looking down, but we'll fight with that later. Alright. So like I said, that opens up 1 item in Eastern. It opens up a bunch of checks in Pod. So that's where we go next. But we are going to finish the mountain. I still feel like there's going to be something in Pod. But given that we don't have the mirror, I think I need to do Eastern first. Unless we happen to find the mirror, in which case I will do them together. Alright, so that, not worth it. Alright, I am going to skip that money since we're at this point 12 rupees away. So I'm just going to go right into Spike Cave. I don't love this play. I never loved this play. Going on record right now as saying I don't love this play. Which of course is when it's going to have myths. Okay, it had ether. Which is potentially useful. So that might have had something we needed. Who would have thought? Actually, you know what? I can even grab... Oh, I forgot about this red guard. We can actually grab money in Eastern. So we can get to 500 rupees. I'd forgotten about that. You know, I was hoping that fairy was... Can I grab it? Yep. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, let's finish this. We'll get another crystal, and then we'll hop into pod. Because what do we need? We need mitts. We need flute, we need mirror, we need Samaria. Don't need to go that way. That's what we don't need. We need fire rod. So there's still a bunch of items. We know where book is if we need it, which would only be for the tablets. Let's see. We might not need flippers. Both swamp and ice are pendants. So unless Zora's Ledge has something, or there's something in one of those dungeons, flippers might not be required. So close. All right. There's the money. I messed that up, but that's fine. Did I get enough hits on this guy? No, I stopped. Mushroom. Mushroom. That's another thing we can do. Alright, so that's, what, 3 crystals down? And we have Zora money, which is nice. So that's another thing we can do. Forgot about all these red guards after you beat Aga 1. So the question is, how far do we dig in pod? I'm also fairly certain that we won't need to check the big key chest, because that'll be a small key, which we will need a small key to even get to it. Because what did we find? There's one small key, I think the compass and the net. I think it was the net. So let's go bow side. We'll pick up, I think, 2 small keys, if I'm right on my key logic. And that time it worked. Oh yeah, I don't have... boots. So I need the bombs. But I can full clear this. I don't want to. I also would like to hit my shots, but here we are. So small key. This should also be a small key. And I think that other chest in the front is a small key. So not gonna worry about that. Really? Yep, that's... Whoop. Alright, you can go bye-bye. I need you. Perfect. No big key, so hammering up doesn't make any sense. We will open this up, though. So 4 items. I also forgot about this in my quest to get rupees. Alright, so Hellway is going to have a non-small key. Harmless Hellway, I mean. So I might as well check it. Alright, well, we needed to check it. So we haven't seen the map yet. And I might need a death warp out of here. So I need to take... I didn't want to take that many hits this early, but... Alright, so flippers. So that puts more checks in logic. I might as... Yeah, you know what? Let's death warp. Fine. Do I want to finish pod? No. Will I? Yes. I don't enjoy this play. Loki probably shouldn't even be doing this. If it wasn't Green Pendant, I probably wouldn't. But this hopefully shouldn't take too long. Really? Not that I think I'll need them, but I do still have those 2 red potions. Almost needed them, but... Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. So, very glad I did that. That's 100% required. It doesn't open any dungeons, though. What did I tell you about Pod? I said this half an hour ago, 35 minutes ago. I said I had a feeling about Pod. And the flippers, you know, I thought about leaving. I really did. But glad I did not. Also means that the Agaplay was 100% required. So I don't know what Zora's going to have. Probably nothing at this point. But I guess we'll find out in a couple of minutes because I'm probably going there next. I don't know what's in my eye right now, but something's in my eye. What could I have had half an hour ago? Bombs. Don't care. Whoa. What just happened? Alright, let's do some flipper checks. Because I haven't seen what's on the island yet. I haven't done any of this stuff, so... Get some intel here. Nothing good. Alright. So, didn't love that. Let's go turn in that mushroom. On the way to Zora. Pretty sure this is the one that brings you... Yeah, okay. I low-key needed those arrows. Although I don't really need the bow for much anymore at this point. Not until probably Vitreous. So mitts on Pendant Helma. And it didn't quite last location it, but it was close. It was very close to a last location. But I don't know. I don't hate the play. Because the bow was in what, Hera? So you needed to go up to get the bow to come back to do Pod. And he needed to do Aga to get the hammer to get to Hera. So it was, I mean, you were going to have to double dip most likely. All right, so what could I have had relatively early? I can't hook that one. I can hook this one. Why I can't hook the second bush, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you can't hook it. It's a scam. I got scammed. All right, so what do we have? We have Green Pendant Turn-In, Dark Death Mountain, and the Smith Chain. Let's do Dark Death Mountain, just for density's sake. I don't know if this is just a long, arduous seed or if I'm playing this poorly. Not even playing poorly, just my bad routing. My execution's been alright. Let's see if I can get this hook clip through the block here. Yes, I can. Nice. Alright, so we can check the medallion requirement for TR. I could open TR if I went in through the light world, but meh. Yeah, that's another check we can do. So let's see what it is. It's Ether. So Spike Cave was required. Because that's where Ether was. So I'm glad I didn't put that off too long. I mean, I can't get in, so it doesn't matter, but... Okay, now we can get in. No. No, without the fire rod, I really don't want to go in there. Let's do Green Pendant Turn-In, and then we'll head over to do some Mirror Smith Chain, because it's the best. Come at me, bro. There we go. So let's see if Helma is double required. It's definitely possible. Nope. Just the mitts. Alright, so let's do... Mirrorless Smith Chain. So we'll grab the Smith first. Turn him in. Do the Magic Bat check. And then go back and grab the purple chest. And then if it's not any of that, then we have to go into TR. I mean, what could I have done in TR? In theory, only one check, I think. Maybe two? How far can you get without the fire rod? I guess it depends on what items are in those first couple of checks, but... Oh, I can do hammer pegs too, actually. I don't know if it's faster to do this with the purple chest or not. I don't know that it matters. I mean, I guess it might matter if you're coming in here once versus twice. Alright, well, we'll grab it. That way we know we can get into Mire. And we can get through Ice Palace now. Which is definitely possible that it's holding something that we need. I've seen Fire Rod in there before. Let's see, what else do we need? Flute could be in there. Mirror. Yeah, I don't know if it's me. This just feels like a super slow seed. Be interested to see what some of the top times are, because I mean, I guess it's definitely possible that I've routed this all wrong. It's also possible that this is just a slow seed. There's no flute, there's no boots, so you have to walk everywhere. Right now, I think I only have. Oh, I guess now I can get into ice, but up until a couple minutes ago, I could only get into TR that I haven't already been to. Yeah, nothing on the Smith. Let's see if Magic Bat holds the answer. Nope. So we've got Purple Chest, we've got Ice Palace, and we've got TR. Be honest, I don't love any of those, but I guess we'll do Purple Chest and then head over to Ice. Yeah, this is the first point that if I pick wrong, it's really going to hurt me, I think. Because I don't know how much quicker I could have gotten those mitts. I mean, I could have skipped a bunch of Light World stuff before I did Aga, but outside of that, I don't think there was a way to get them any quicker. Alright, let's see if the Mirrorless Smith chain holds the answer. So this is the end of it. Nope. So that was useless. Useless checks. Yeah, so we're down to Pendant Ice, which is full clearable, or partial clear of TR. with the second pendant dungeon clearable, is there anything that could be on Ped? I think Flute can be on Ped. Mirror cannot be on Ped. And Fire Rod can be on Ped. Let's see. I have Samaria, so I can Ice Break, which will make it a little bit better. I also need to figure out, if I do find an item, how deep do I dig? Depends on the item, I guess, but there's, what, 3 items I think that we need? We might be full clearing this place. Just to get the items. Oh, that's 1, and it's crap. Yeah, Flute, Mirror, Fire Rod, I think are the 3 items that are 100% required. We know where Book is. Which means the only thing that could be on a tablet is the Fire Rod. That's 2 items. Yes, Book was on Desert Ledge, which means we need the Flute and the Mirror to get there. Ow. So we got what? Small key item, I think? Okay. Forget the boss. That's only required if Ped is required. And Ped can only be the Flute at this point. So let's go take care of Skullwoods. Because that'll open up the Pyramid Fairy, which I'll probably do before going to TR. Just to see if we can get a sword to make the Trinex fight a little bit easier, or Flute or Mirror. So that's 2, actually 3 technically, required items in Pendant Dungeons and deep in Pendant Dungeons. Because the flippers were in the Dark Maze of Pendant Pod, and the mitts obviously were on Helma in Pendant Pod, and then Pendant Ice, which you needed the flippers to get to logically, had the Fire Rod, what, 3 rooms before the boss? Brutal. mean, we can't get into Swamp yet. I am probably going to need some magic. Eh, 2 red potions, I should be alright. I just gotta get through this room. Just should have enough magic for ether. Tell me I have enough for this. I do. Okay. That's all I had for. I don't think that hit him. I think he was too embedded in the spikes. Come down. Come on. There we go. Alright. Couple more hits, I think. Alright, there we go. He just did not want to play nice, and that's the second item, so we're good there. That should open up Pyramid Fairy. So let's check that before we go up to TR. And even though we beat Aga, we can't use the shortcut at the Hyrule Castle portal because we don't have the mirror. Be kind of funny if both flute and mirror were in here. Very unlikely, but it would be funny. Get in there. So, glad I put off going into TR. That turned out to be the correct move. So now TR is fully clearable. We also actually, I need to think about this, we might need the boots. It's possible we need the boots for desert. It's possible we need the boots for the torch in Ganon's Tower. Okay, so there's the sword. So that's going to make TR just a little bit easier. But that's the play now. And I need to go up in the light world. So that I can open the damn portal. There've been a few times where I have forgotten I didn't have the mirror and just walked in to the dark world at the bottom, and you gotta save quit and go right back. Yeah, so flute and mirror. All we need. And flute is the only thing that's keeping Pet alive. Which would be a blind pull. Which is kind of exciting. In a not at all exciting kind of way. So I think the odds are good we'll find at least one of the two items in here somewhere. Mostly because I think we're locked out beyond that. Like, I think this is going to be a last location of whatever. So with that small key, I could have gotten more. Just not in this room, but I could have gotten some stuff had I come in here earlier. But that would have been a double dip, so I don't know that it would have saved too much time. Alright, big key. I don't know if I had enough magic to get through that. I probably did, but... Yep, that's required. So we are going to have to check the lava chest, which is unfortunate. So we're going to full clear. Now, the bad part would be if we find the mirror on Trinex. Because then we might have to come back to check Mimic Cave for the flute. Which would be probably the worst case scenario. That's actually, that might be worse than... That might be worse than having to do pod. I mean, swamp and check ped. Useless. Okay. I'm an hour and 31 minutes in. Oh, I'll take that full magic. And this will be crystal 5. So, hour and a half in, I only have 4 crystals, which is kind of incredible, honestly. I mean, there's some seeds where I'm already done at this point. I'm interested to see what the top times are going to be. Red mail's cool. Not required, though. So there's 3 items left. And what, 5 checks? Really? That's the key we need. That's the middle finger. Don't. Oh, no. I screwed that up. Come on, man. Be better. Oof. Alright, so there's still one item left. It's going to be on the boss. I need to do that. Just throws the timing off, although I guess I... okay, that actually kind of works. That kind of works. Let's get that pokey out of there. And we got more health. So we're full going into this fight. Full magic, full health. Looking good. Alright. There's got to be something here, right? There's got to be something on Trinex. Like, I don't know what else. There's got to be something here that progresses. Boots. Mirror. Okay. So mirror gets us into swamp. It gets us into Mimic Cave. Maybe you gotta check swamp, right? I really wanted to find flute first. Forgot about that. Oh boy, alright. So we really need to... We need to find that flute. So we're flute for go mode. Some of these item placements have been awful. Mitts on Pendant Helmasaur is the worst. But mirror on Trinex is kind of awful. I wonder if next week's seed has already come out. So it's late. It's 11 o'clock. It's entirely possible that it's out. Yes, after this we can check Cave 45. That's another spot. But we find the flute, we're in go. Then we can... So our last two are actually going to be Desert and Mire, which is kind of nice. They're right next to each other. Okay, don't hate that. I need to be a little careful on my health here. Although with red mail now, it's not going to be too bad. It's going to take me another hit. Get me another hit. Nice job. This is where I'm starting to get tired. All right. So just for troll's sake, is it going to be... Will I have to go back into ice to beat Cold Stare to go to Ped? Or am I going to have to go into Mimic Cave after beating TR and finding the mirror? Which I also called, by the way. See, hour 40 in and we don't have access to Desert or Mire. I can't honestly remember the last time that's happened in an open seed. I can't even say it's mirror for... I mean, flute for go mode. We might need the boots. Potentially twice. Okay, that's good. We can just do this once. Not have to backtrack. So what, 5 checks left and 4 of them are items? I'm very interested to see what these other times are. Because this is definitely going to be over 2 hours. This is going to be like a 2:15 potentially. I'm trying to think of what the worst thing would be. Alright, items the rest of the way, I believe. Is Swamp going to be an absolute bust? It is looking that way, unless Ped is required. But yeah, what would the worst thing be for progression? I think it would be boots on Ped, and boots required. I think that would be the worst. I think that would be worse than flute on Ped. Alright. Alright, so it wasn't in swamp. Kind of regretting not clearing ice when I was in there and a couple of rooms away. Kind of regretting that now. Not there. I'm gonna run up and check Graveyard Ledge. And then I'm gonna go back in and finish ice. And check Ped. And if the flute is in Mimic Cave, then hats off to whoever went back to Mimic Cave. But I ain't doing it. If I can avoid climbing the mountain again before having to climb for GT, I will do that. Yeah, I don't know if this is just a bad seed or if I am not routing this effectively. I mean, there's been some pretty bad item locations. Alright, let's go beat ice, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Like I said, if it's at Mimic Cave, then fantastic. Good job. So right now I'm kind of banking on it being on Ped. I mean, it could also be Boots on Ped and Flute in, because Boots open up a couple other checks. I'm very curious as to what the times are going to be. For the people that run these, I'm usually middle-ish of the pack. Oh, I don't even need to do that. This is where the fire rod was that we got, what, half an hour ago? Ish? All right. Let's go blind pull ped. Did it again. That's habit. I didn't need to do that. Is there not a bird there after you beat Aga 1? Interesting. Interesting. Didn't realize the birds went away. Alright, blind pull. Is it gonna be flute? Is it gonna be boots? Or is it gonna be junk? It's Mimic Cave? Really? Really? Oh, this seed sucks. This seed sucks. There's I want to have words with whoever rolled this seed. So you needed to go through TR after getting the fire rod in Pendant Ice. To go through TR. What am I doing? I'm all out of sorts right now. So, never mind the chain to get into ice in the first place. Actually, you know what? Let's run through the whole thing. So you needed to beat Aga 1 to get the hammer, which got you into Hera, which got you the bow, which then got you to Pendant Pod, which had the flippers, and the Titan's mitts on the boss. The mitts and the flippers get you into Ice Palace, Pendant Ice Palace, which gets you the fire rod, which means you can go into TR, full clear TR, get the mirror on Trinex, and then have to go back through TR to get to Mimic Cave, which is only accessible with the mirror. And that's how you get progression. It's either flute or boots. This should be open already. Yep. So I guess the question is it flute or is it boots? what else could it be? Shovel? Unbelievable, Seed. Unfreaking believable. So now we need to activate this flute. And the first thing I'm going to do is go into desert to see if we need the boots. Then we're going to complete Mire. Hope that the boots are there, if we need to. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare of a seed. Like, this could be a 230. Maybe not 230. I guess it depends on if we need the boots. So 155 we get access to desert and mire. Unreal. Just for kicks. It's Quake. Not even gonna mark it. I don't even care. Just in case boots were there. I'll check Checkerboard Cave too, just why not? But this is awful. Like, this is gonna end up being an all dungeon seed. Yeah, you can stay there. I guess I should grab the book too. Boots could be on tablet. Anyway, let's see if they're even required for desert. Yep. Of course they are. Alright. Well, shit. Yeah, now I'm just... Ugh. So we just gotta hope they're in mire, right? What was it? Quake? Pretty sure. Yeah. I'll grab the book after. If I need to. Now I am very interested to see what some of these times are. Very interested to see what some of these times are. Because I mean, there's a case to be made for going and checking Mimic Cave while you're already in. Oh, I'm gonna need magic, aren't I? Well, that could be a problem. Didn't think about that when I used the cape. But there's a case to be made for going to Mimic Cave while you're already, like, right after you beat TR. It's definitely a case to be made for it. And if you do that, then you are gonna have a much better time on this seed, because you can probably skip a decent amount of things. But I feel like once you leave... Alright, so we are going to... grab this and use the lamp. Just to conserve magic a little bit. Now we can use the fire rod on the next room, provided we make it. Yeah, I feel like once you make the call to not go into Mimic Cave right away, I feel like you almost have to abandon it and last location it. Just so that way you don't have to climb unnecessarily if it's not there. At least that's my reasoning. Right or wrong, it's what I was thinking. First item is money. We don't have the big key yet, which means we need to go around. Everything about this seed stinks. And there's going to be a small key in the big chest, I'm pretty sure. I could have gone... boy. I could have just jumped down on this screen right here. So the item is going to be... yeah. Because they need the small key to get through... this door right here. Alright, so the item's on the boss. We're hoping it's boots. And they use powder, so I just invalidated the spooky action. That's fine. That's fine. Let's hit the switch. We have silvers, so this should make the fight pretty quick. Nice. Alright. I need to remember to grab the book if we don't get the boots. Alright, we got the boots. Okay. Okay. What an awful, awful seed. I'm gonna keep saying that. Just bad. Bad all around. I mean, I guess, actually, not thinking about it, I probably could have stolen a key. To get the big key in here. But, whatever. Actually, no, because I would have needed that small key to get through the back anyways. So yeah, there was no way around it. And of course it's all the way back. Boots at what, 204 and change? 205, something like that. At least the bonk count should be low. So there's that. Come on, there we go. Oh. We're inflating the bonk counter. Alright, let's see if we can get the arrows here. Alright, pretty good. Alright, that's Crystal 7. That's every dungeon beaten, short of GT, which we're about to go beat. So, not technically required all dungeons, but we did this all dungeons. Right? Just, okay. Just the way the seed's gone, I just wanted to double check that I actually had 7 crystals. Oh boy. Can we 220 it? That's the question. I mean, unless we get really unlucky, we should 220 it. And that's like tile room, big key, which the way the seed's gone, it could be. Watch it be tile room, right? Ay, ay, ay. What a seed. What a damn seed. Technically, you only needed to beat one pendant dungeon, but you needed to deep dive a second. Alright, boots only required for desert. Right, so we'll check right side now. Lots of small keys. I don't have magic. That could be a problem. I'm not gonna make it. Damn it. I knew it too. I even said it. Okay, that's a consolation prize, I guess. Now, I either want... let's go back and do right side. I mean left side. So now, I either want to find a bottle with some magic in it, whether it's green or blue, doesn't matter. Or I want to find half magic. Alright, let's... oh, I thought we were gonna lose it. Alright, let's just bomb, I guess. So I really want to try to preserve my magic as long as possible. There it is. Forget the magic, we're going. Butter sword, silver arrows, red mail, 2 red potions. Let's do this. So we're looking at like a 2 high, low 220s, I should say, 222-ish, maybe less if we have a good climb. Really? serious right now? I'm trying to conserve magic and I just botched that room pretty good. At least I got that. Alright, I'm good on arrows. Alright, let's at least finish well. Alright, so we'll grab the magic here. So with butter and silver arrows, it's not absolute. Actually, I need to get the torch glitch. Alright, charge at me. Thank you. Goodbye. Eh, we might as well validate. Like I said, maybe we get lucky, we get some magic of some kind. Nope, another heart though, not the worst, I guess. Of things we could have got, it was not useless, I guess. It's the best I can say for it. That was 2, I think. It's 3. 4 if I'm counting right. What are these patterns? Should be able to get 2 here. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Sub 220 still in play. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's joined late, but this seed's been awful. Absolutely awful. Collection rate's probably going to be somewhere in, I'd say, the high 170s. Take the hits, that's fine. Actually appreciate that teleport there. Oh no, silver, my only weakness. Fine. Like I said, it was more important that I got the torch glitch. It's up here somewhere, I think. Yeah. Alright, this ought to do it. We're gonna sub 220. How about that? Oh my goodness. What a seed. Time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's all I have to say. So, to recap, Aga 1 hard required because Hammer was on the pyramid. And the mitts were on Pendant Helmasaur. So once you got into the Dark World via Aga 1, you had to go get the hammer on the pyramid. You then had to go up to Death Mountain, go through the east side, hammer back over, finish Hera, which got you your bow. Once you got your bow, you had to go back into Pendant Pod. You had to get the hammer. I mean, not the hammer, the flippers in the Dark Maze, and the mitts on the boss. You then had to take those mitts and those flippers, find the Bombos tablet, which I don't remember where that was. I think it might have been on Hammer Pegs. And take all of that into Pendant Ice Palace, where in the big chest was the fire rod. You then had to go back up to Death Mountain, go to Hookshot Cave to get the Cane of Samaria, and get the Ether Medallion from Spike Cave to get into Turtle Rock. You then had to complete Turtle Rock, which is a crystal. You had to complete Turtle Rock to get the mirror off of Trinex, to then go back in. I want to see how late do we get those boots. 2 hours. I'll get to the boots in a second. So with that mirror that you got on Trinex, you had to go back into Turtle Rock to go to Mimic Cave to get the flute. That flute plus the mirror get you access to Desert and Mire, which are the last two crystals, because the book is on the Desert Ledge. Boots are required for Desert. The small key was on the torch. And you can see 5 bonks. I got the boots very late. So you go into Mire, you full clear Mire, and you get the boots off of Vitreous. To then go back into Desert, complete that, and make the climb. It's one of the worst progressions I've ever experienced. So 215, I'm actually not that upset by it. I do kind of want to see where everybody else is. So I want to pull up the times quickly before we get out of here, because it is late for me. It's almost midnight. I also want to see if the weekly seed for next week posted. It hasn't yet. So we're going to sneak this one in, it looks like. All right, let's see. So 143, which this is somebody who usually sub 130s. 217, there's a 156 from somebody who's typically 130s. What looks to be a forfeit if I can get the spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, the forfeit blind pulled Ped and realized Mimic Cave had progression. They decided to just bounce, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them a bit. 152, a 207, a 202, a 142. That's a really good time for this. Really good time. 206, 222, DNF. They checked everything but Mimic Cave. So 208, DNF. Yeah, they didn't have flute, boots, or mirror. And didn't get through a I'm guessing laser bridge, so they died twice on the bridge. Forfeit. And then Emok, who was in the chat at the beginning, 220, which I don't blame anybody. This was awful. And yeah, he last locationed the flute, as did I. Yeah, this was easily the worst open seat I've run that wasn't a Plando where it was just awful. But it's over. It's done with. We'll get this written up and posted so that I will qualify. Glad I finished, but I don't blame anybody for not finishing, because when you're, almost 2 hours in and you realize you have to go back to Mimic Cave, I mean, I was kind of raging a little bit there, so I get it. Believe me. All right, that'll do it for me. It is late. I am tired. I need to get up for work tomorrow. Stuck with me. Thanks for sticking with me. I know it's late. If you live anywhere near where I live, I should be on, worst case, at some point this weekend to probably do the weekly that will have been posted, or something else. I'm not sure. Maybe a bit of both. I don't know. But that'll do it for me. I'm going to get this written up and get to bed. So have a good night, and hopefully I will catch you all this weekend for more Zelda fun. It can't be any worse than this one. All right. Talk to y'all later. It's been real. It's been fun. See you next time.